Hey everybody, it's Real World Prepper. You know, I was 10 years old when the first space shuttle, Columbia, made its first space flight. And I got to watch through my childhood and into adulthood every space shuttle flight. Well, I don't know that I caught every one of them. I don't think every one of them was televised, as they were so frequent during the heyday of the space shuttle flights. But I got to see that stuff. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. I'm a big sci-fi nerd. I was a big space nerd. I was all about the space shuttle and the space program and all that stuff as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. So it's really neat for me to see this SpaceX and NASA conglomeration with the Crew Dragon on the whatever the heck the rocket was called. You know, they took off yesterday. Most of you probably know. They reached the International Space Station and docked a few hours ago, and they got the hatches open, and now they're on board. The two crew members, Doug and Bob. So it's been really cool, and my family and I have watched these events over the last 24 hours. My child has never got to experience that thing, you know, like I did as a child. So it was neat for little RWP to experience that. Little RWP enjoyed it. And little RWP is also a sci-fi nerd like me. So it was neat to see it in real life without dissecting this stuff too much, okay? Because I have opinions about some of the aspects of our space endeavors and moon travels and things of that nature. But anyway, without dissecting that, let's view this for what it is: a triumph. Okay, a triumph for American ingenuity, and for all the things that come with that, and something for us to be happy about and to be proud of, and to hopefully take your minds, albeit briefly, off of everything that's going on with COVID-19, and also with everything that you've been seeing in the streets in many, many, many cities over the last 4 or 5 nights. So I just wanted to take a minute to appreciate the things that we can appreciate. This is one of those things for me. You know, it's nice. There's something about it that I like, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. If you hadn't got to watch any of that stuff, I guarantee you can find it all on replays and things like that. It's pretty cool. Again, wherever you stand on the side of, you know, what's real and what's not real and all that. And again, I'm not here to dissect that stuff in this video, but it was still fun. It was still fun. Now, speaking to what's been going on the last few nights, we all know we're watching, you know, justice, right, for George Floyd take place. And that's what a lot of the people are screaming when people with half a brain are saying, no, this is not what justice is about. This is what criminality looks like. This is what terrorism looks like. This is what crazy people do, not sound, rational people who really want to get justice for a tremendously horrendous crime that was perpetrated by this corrupt police officer, who already had troubles in his past, as it turns out, has already been on the chopping block many times for mistreatment and abuse and roughhousing, whatever you want to call it. To this person. And it doesn't matter if George Floyd was innocent or guilty of any given crime. He didn't deserve the treatment that he got. We have seen this many, many, many times before. I realize that. I know that the people who are truly upset about this, and I'm not talking about the ones that are going in, breaking into stores, stealing and looting stuff, and gleefully coming out on the streets and yelling, yeah, 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 look at that, you know. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about the ones that truly have an issue as far as, you know, civil rights and just the rights of man. It's a humanity issue, in my opinion. So not to take anything away from those people by any means. I am with those people, you know, whose concerns are that we do have issues of people behaving badly towards other people. We do have issues that may be racially motivated. I don't think we're particularly a racist nation, as many people would like to sell to you. But we definitely do have those problems. There's no doubt about it. I mean, in any society, you're going to have it. You know, tribalism goes back a long way, and that's really what a lot of this is. Okay, so I'm not going to say racism doesn't exist or does or whatever. The fact is, people do hate each other for ridiculous reasons in some instances. But I think for the most part, humans are good people. For the most part. Not everybody, not in every case, but for the most part they are. So I want to take this opportunity to just enjoy the triumphs amidst the trials that we are facing. And I hope you guys take a moment to do that too. It's a good way just to enjoy this space flight that took place yesterday, the docking, the unhatching, the entering of the space station. I think President Trump had some good words to say yesterday about it. Of course, he did speak about all of the rioting and what's going on, and the ones who are protesting peacefully. There are some. He had some good words to say about that, if not ominous in some ways. But again, I'm not here to dissect any of this stuff in this video. I just want to say we have triumphs and we have trials in this country. Let's take a moment to enjoy a triumph, you know, in the midst of all this, because this will be fleeting, you know, another day or two, if that long, and we'll be off that and we'll be back into this crap show that we're in. And that's all that you're going to hear about in the news, and that's all they're going to talk about. And of course, COVID right now has kind of disappeared, you know, at least in the news cycle. So, you know, it's interesting. Pay attention to what they're selling you, you know. Pay attention to what they're selling you. Look to God. There is your triumph. There's your greatest triumph, you know. Jesus Christ rose on the third day. He was killed. He died for us, and he rose on the third day. There's the biggest triumph. But let's take a moment to appreciate what we've got in this country. Let's take a moment to appreciate those who are good and doing the right things. And let's use this opportunity in this adversity, to say the least, that we're facing, to perhaps get a better understanding of where we are and what we need to be doing, you and I need to be doing, to make sure that we secure a future for ourselves, for our children, for our grandchildren, that is one that we want to live in, that is one that we want to present to them, that is one that is not full of hate and destruction and disgust. So with that being said, that's all I got for you today. Real World Prepper. Thanks for everybody that's being here. Trials and triumphs. Thanks.